So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A big game today, a big matchup taking on Manchester City, the Champions League. And hopefully it should be an exciting match, a tantalizing match. I don't quite know how they did in the first match that they played. Let's have a quick look here, actually, at the Champions League group stage. So they did win. They won 1-0 against Olympic Lyon. We drew 1-1 with Copenhagen. Although, of course, we were away from home, so it is imperative. Away from home, I'm fine with a draw, but at home, we've got to get those 3 points. Now, looking at today's lineup, I did say in the last match I might play a 4-4-2, possibly, but with it working out so well in the last game, the 4-3-3, and I know Eibar are not much of an opponent compared to Manchester City, we're going to stick to our guns. We're going to stay with this, make some changes. Courtois comes in. We're going to start with Militao and Varane both at the back. Odriozola comes in as well. He's up for it. Actually going to start Casemiro, Asensio, and Ziyech in there as well. I'm going to put Ziyech as the captain because otherwise you can see the spirit goes down. If you make him the captain, bang, it's up to an 89. And Asensio's up for it, so I'm going to play him. I don't really like playing him on the flank because he just doesn't really have the pace for it. But he has such good dribbling and ball control. I'm hoping... As much as he's... I don't know if I should play him as a... Yeah, actually, let's play him as attacking and Ziyech as more of a CMF because he's an 82 overall. Then we're going to go for Pavon, Son and Hazard. Son had 2 goals in the last game. Hazard has a goal as well. They both played well. Obviously, Junior, I want to play more, but we're going to rest him today because I'm obviously going to play Hazard over him. So that's what we're going to go for. Give it a shot. Give it a go. There's a look at Man City. They've got a pretty good lineup, you would say. Stones, Laporte at the back, Mendy, Walker, Bernardo Silva with David Silva, Fernandinho, and then they've gone for Kevin De Bruyne, Aguero, and Raheem Sterling, of course, who picked up the, PFA Young Player? I don't know. He's had a blinding season. I don't know why he's getting the Young Player Award when he's like 25 now. It's a bit weird, but... yeah, I think they should certainly give that to the players that are lesser known and younger. But either way, he certainly did have a really good season. So, should we go for Juan Felix on the bench? Do we really need to put in there? Toni Kroos is down, by the way. That's why I'm not playing him. I think we'll leave it. That should be fine. But there we go. There's the lineups. There's the players. The usual settings. We will be at the Bernabeu, so it should be nice and pretty. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Let's give Man City their... could give them that one, or the horrendous purple. Actually, let's give them that one. It's kind of different. Anyway, let's dive into it. So we're back in the Champions League. The atmosphere today absolutely electric and a really good match as well. Ziyech gets the captaincy as Toni Kroos is not 100%. But Manchester City won their first game. It's important for them today to get something away, but they're playing a team that are playing well. Top of the league, 5 wins out of 5. Can they get the 3 points? Well, 90 minutes time, we'll find out. So Real Madrid, get us underway. They're attacking from your left to right. Manchester City from right to left, wearing the purple today. Something a little bit different. The question will be as well, Man City, can they contain the likes of Eden Hazard? We know all about him. We know how good he is. As Pavon comes inside. It's a good start this by Real Madrid. Ziyech flicks it on. Is he onside? No, he's not. Was cleared forward looking for Sergio Aguero, who couldn't get there. Turned by Son, former Tottenham man. Real Madrid snapping him up. They made some big changes over the summertime, as we know. Luigi looking to bring some fresh blood into the Spanish Giants. Here is Mendy. Aguero. Possession by City. Mendy once more, who's pushed up quite in advanced position. Ball's fed up the line to Raheem Sterling. Near post! 1-0. Brilliant goal. Carved Real Madrid wide open. And it's that man there. Sergio Aguero. Scores so many important goals. Well, this is a really good run by Raheem Sterling, and Marcelo couldn't keep pace with him. And the finish is a simple one from 7 yards. So not what Real Madrid would have wanted to concede in the opening 10 minutes. Looking a little bit poor at the back there. They've been pretty solid so far in La Liga this season. Scored 4 in the last match and only conceded the 1, but it's a different opponent today. Facing the champions of England, who have just been so deadly over the last couple of seasons. Here is Son. He's looking for Pavon. Couldn't find him though. David Silva lays it forward. Aguero with a quick turn. That is a free kick. Militao will take it. Finding Odriozola. And one thing Real Madrid do have though, I mean, they have a lot of class in the middle of the park. Very good technical ability type players. But Man City will break quickly. Break fast. Good ball up the line for Aguero. Well played Militao. He tried to just look for Pavon. Here's Fernandinho. Ball over the top's a good one. Tidy defending. Long clearance away. Aguero unable to win the header. He's not the tallest player. Now a chance for Real Madrid. They normally do start off a bit slow. They certainly have today. Asensio near post. Looking for Son. Went down. And City get it away, but it's only half a clearance. Good physical challenge there. Referee plays on because that was a late one on Kevin De Bruyne. 5 minutes till the break. Sterling's got some space up the line, but Kyle Walker's going to try and go it alone. Then he tries to find him. And Real Madrid pick it up yet again. They're certainly going to have to pick it up though this second half because it's not been good enough. It's a good pass there to play it inside. At the moment though, it's that final pass that's been a little bit disappointing for Real Madrid. We've seen the football they can play, and when they get it right, it's fantastic to watch. Marcelo. Hazard. Much better. Millimeters away from getting in, but there is your half-time whistle. And an early goal by Sergio Aguero is what separates the two teams. Fed up the line, De Bruyne. Well, are Manchester City one of the favourites to go the distance in this year's Champions League? I'd probably say on paper they have the quality, but just never clicked for them when it should do. And here is a chance now for Raheem Sterling because Marcelo's got the wrong side of him. And that is a brilliant save though by Courtois. At full stretch, if that had gone in, well, completely changes this tie even more. Instead, Real Madrid survive. And now a chance for Hazard as he goes one way and then the other. It's a fantastic move. Opens up his body and he just couldn't find the far post. But that's what he has in his arsenal. Look at this move here. Flicks it over his man. You can see what he wanted to do, just couldn't wrap his foot around it enough. Real Madrid just can't quite get through. Marcelo. Hazard. Ziyech. Nicely worked. Son. Took a little bit of a deflection. Once again, the door firmly shut. And here is a chance now for Aguero. Comes off Militao. Well played, Rafael Varane. You almost feel like Varane could be the next Sergio Ramos. Still a young defender, full of quality. And here is a chance now for Pavon. He's got the wrong side of City. It was going near post, but a good save by Ederson. We haven't seen too much of him today. The first time he's really been caught into action and dominates it in goal. Struck it cleanly as well. So Real Madrid make a change. Junior has come on for Asensio. How is the delivery? It's a good looking ball. Manchester City clearing their lines well. And Casemiro is going to get there just before his man. And Real Madrid this second half, they've dominated possession, no doubt about it. Still haven't quite created the chances they would have liked to, but this is a side that will attack with plenty of players. Here is Casemiro. Son. Feeds it out wide. It's Junior, but it was the wrong idea in the sense that he went near post. He had all of the other side of the goal to aim for, but he just couldn't open up his body. He tried a little fake here, actually, and stopped it dead in his tracks. It has been a very different game to their trip to Eibar midweek. But that's what happens when you're playing up against a completely different side. Marcelo. Back to Junior. Real Madrid needs some space. Needs some players to move off the ball. So many purple shirts in the middle of the field. Finding it hard to break through. Pavon now. Does get half a yard. Delivers it in! And Son's header over the bar. Well, Real Madrid will feel hard done by. They just have failed to score this half. It was a really good ball, but it's a hard header to execute. Delph comes on for Mendy. It's going to be a great result for City if they can hold on to this. A 1-0 win at the Bernabeu is never easy. That should be a foul, ref. No, it's not going to be. And that's a really good looking pass towards Raheem Sterling. And it's fed out the other side. It's towards Kevin De Bruyne. And he's failed to hit the frame from a chance and a position that surely he should have made this 2-0. The deflected ball fell to the Belgian international, and he'll be disappointed with that. As you can see. Marcelo. To Hazard again. It's all intricate football at this point, isn't it? Son. Pavon. Just can't get through. And here's a chance now for Aguero, but luckily Rafael Varane read it. We are down to the final 5 minutes. Junior. Marcelo. Oh, that is a late one. Surely, ref. Well, apparently not. Said just play on. And now Kevin De Bruyne has found himself with a ton of space. And if he can possibly switch this, there is a chance for City. Decided to lay it back. Bernardo Silva lays it across. Back to De Bruyne. It's a bit of a waste. And now maybe Real Madrid have one final throw here. Son. Pavon. It's just not going to happen, is it? Credit to Man City, though, because they've defended well. Once again, firmly shut the door. Flicked away. And that is looking like it's going to be the final whistle. It's a late one by Varane, probably out of pure frustration with the way this match has gone. And Sané's going to come on for literally the final kick of the game. Silva does swing it in. It was a good-looking ball, but there's your full-time whistle, and it's not the result Luigi would have wanted. A 1-0 defeat. They started off slow, and ultimately it's cost them the 3 points. Well, there's the attempts. I mean, it was one of those matches. Very difficult to break down City. Maybe playing that match, that style of 4-4-2 would have been a better option. I don't know. It's going to be a bit of trial and error there. But when we had the possession, we even had more attempts, technically, by one more. But credit to Man City. Defended well. Aguero, man of the match. So the other results, well, good result elsewhere in the fact that Lyon and Copenhagen both drew. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about it as much as we did lose. It would just make it difficult now to get pole position. Roma won against Club Brugge. Barcelona beat Porto. Dynamo Zagreb beating Schalke. We had Liverpool 2, PSG 0. Man United lost 4-0 to PSV. Galatasaray beat Young Boys. Juventus drew against Atletico Madrid. And Bayer Leverkusen drew as well. So yeah, not great, but to be fair, as I say, luckily Copenhagen and Lyon drew. I would expect Man City to beat Copenhagen. If we beat Lyon, we'll go back into second place, but not the result I wanted. Absolutely not. But it was always going to be tough against City. Other than that, it wasn't a bad month. We had 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. Son had 3 goals. I think we did miss Tony Kroos in the middle without a shadow of a doubt because he's been playing really, really well. But yeah, not much to see because we've only played a couple of matches. But overall, defensively solid with Varane. He's been pretty dominant. I've been happy with Son from time to time. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve, isn't it? It's going to take a bit of time, but there is the team of the month. A lot of Real Madrid players in there. So Hazard, Junior, Kroos, Llorente, Son playing on the left, Varane, Navas. In fact, we have, 6 players in there. So in that regard, it was good. But anyway, we're going to be back in La Liga, match day 6 against Rayo Vallecano. We've got the Copa del Rey coming up as well this month, as well as the Champions League match day number 3. This is actually a rivalry match, so this should make it quite interesting. And I hope you guys did enjoy it as much as we couldn't get the win. It was one of those matches. Some games are more enthralling, more exciting, more chances than others. But today was just, I don't know, just one of those matches. But yeah, Militao has been all right for me. He's been decent. There's certainly quality here. Certainly is. But I do think possibly a 4-4-2. Let me know what you think about that, having Son and Diaz, because Diaz will win the headers more than Son. Son's not an aerial threat, but he's good on the ball, and Diaz is more of an aerial threat. So, I don't know. We'll have a look at that. But until next time, I hope you guys enjoy it, and take care.